We are going to work on solving inequalities today. Notice on the right-hand side, I've got less than, greater than with parentheses, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to with square brackets. Those would make good flashcards with the inequalities on one side, parentheses and brackets on the other. And I'm going to show you what that means in just a minute. So let's start with x is less than or equal to 5. Excuse me, x less than 5 makes a big difference. We have to watch what we're doing. So since x is less than 5, we want all of the numbers that are less than 5, not including 5, because it doesn't have the or equal to underneath the inequality. Now this time we're looking at everything, fractions, decimals, integers. This is different than when we were looking at outcomes with probabilities. So let's look at a number line first. I'm getting used to this program, so give me a minute. As long as your x is on the left-hand side, your arrow for your solution set is going to be the same direction as your inequality. So in this case, we know that we want every single number to the left of 5. For 5, we're going to put a parenthesis to denote that we're not going to include the 5. Sometimes you see an open circle also. And then we're going to shade in everything to the left of 5 because we want every single number on that number line, including the decimals and the fractions. So now when we go to put this in what we call interval notation, what we're going to do is put the start point and the end point. So what happens with a number line is way to the left, we have what we call negative infinity. Way to the right, we have positive infinity. So our start point with this one, because the arrow is heading to the left, our start point is going to be negative infinity, way out to the left. And we always use parentheses with infinity and negative infinity. And then we're going to stop at 5, but we're stopping actually right before 5. So we're going to denote that with parentheses. So this is actually our answer in interval notation. It is not an ordered pair. It is actually a start point and an end point. All right, bear with me because this is a new program. I'm going to try to get to the next page. Oh, I'm going to stop this one for right now. Okay, let's head the other direction. This time we want all numbers greater than or equal to 2. So this time we're going to head to the right, excuse me. Again, we want all of the decimals and fractions in between, but this time we have an or equal to. So we're actually going to use a bracket to denote that we're including the 2, and then we're going to head in the same direction as the inequality. We're doing this because we want all of the numbers greater than 2. So we're going to head to the right, and we're going to head all the way up to infinity. So when we go to do our interval notation, we're going to start at 2, including 2. That's our start point. And then we're going to go all the way to infinity. And then remember, infinity always has the parentheses. And so that is actually our answer in interval notation.